Hello and welcome to this video. This is the beginning of Unit 7, Rational Functions, Lesson 1, Introduction to the Rational Function. Let's get started. Here's our agenda for this lesson. We're going to begin by overviewing Unit 7, then we're going to discuss what are rational functions, and lastly we're going to discuss real-world examples of rational functions. Here's our objective. Scholars will be able to write a rational equation from a word problem. And then our unit big idea is rational functions. This is our guiding question for this lesson. Suppose a student received a 75, 76, and 80 on the last 3 quizzes. What score do they need on the 4th quiz to get an average grade of an 82? I want you to pause this video and try and figure out this question. Go. Okay, hopefully you pause the video to try and figure out this question. Let's talk about the answer. So a rational function is a fraction with polynomials for the numerator and denominator. So here's an example of what one may look like. 2x squared plus 3x over 4x cubed minus 4. So it's combining polynomials into a fraction. But it could also have constants, like suppose 4 over x plus 3. That's also a rational function. Just anything with a fraction and a variable or polynomial in one part. Alright, so let's try and answer that guiding question. So the student has got a 75, a 76, 80 on the last 3 quizzes. We don't know what the score of the 4th quiz has to be, so I'm going to let it be represented by an x. Now remember the average is the sum divided by however many terms there are. So here we're talking about 4 quizzes, so I add them all up, and I don't know what x is, and I divide it by 4. But I do know what the average is. The average has to equal 82. Let me write that. So this is a rational function. I've got a fraction with a polynomial on top and bottom, and then it equals 82. I can actually solve this. 75 plus 76 plus 80 is 231. Plus x divided by 4 equals 82. Multiply 4 on both sides to cancel it right here. Then I get 231 plus x equals 328. Subtract 231 from both sides, and you get x equals 97. So on the 4th quiz, the student must get a 97 so that their average grade is an 82. Let's try another question where the situation is modeled by a rational function. So suppose a phone company is selling a phone plan for $100 a month with an initial fee of $30. So I'm going to let x equal the number of months, and then I'm going to let y equal how much money is being paid. So we know that it's $100 a month, so I'm going to do 100 times x plus the initial $30 fee, and that's going to equal how much money it is. But the question is, what is an equation that represents the average cost per month? So the average is however much you've paid divided by how many months it's been. So it's this equation divided by x. This right here is a rational equation representing this situation. Alright, so that was it for this lesson, writing rational equations from word problems. Now there's no IXL for this, so I created a problem set. It's in a Google Doc, and you'll see it on the Google Classroom. Put your answers into the Google Doc, and then when you're done, turn it into the Google Classroom so I can mark it as completed. Please be sure to send me an email if you have any questions, or join me during my office hours on Zoom. I would love to help. Best of luck.